Alright, listen, this video doesn't even deserve an intro because I don't even want to say, hey guys, I just want to get right to the story. And I look like absolute shit and these glasses are fake and I don't care if they look bad. I look bad, so they're gonna cover it up. This incident happened about an hour ago and like, what the f***? I have no idea even how to explain this to you guys, but I cannot explain how uncomfortable I am. And I don't know, I'm just gonna start with the story. I don't know. I feel weird right now and I figured this was still so fresh on my mind because like I said, it literally happened an hour ago. I'm gonna share with you all because that's what I do. I tell stories on the internet. So I'm going along my day just trying to run errands, and as all of you know, Valentine's Day is very soon and I don't really know when I'm gonna be editing this video, but if it's already Valentine's Day, well I'm lazy as shit. Going about my day looking for Valentine's Day gifts, and I'm at the dollar store. I'm the only person in the Valentine's Day aisle just looking for shit. I have no idea what I'm looking for. And all of a sudden, these two girls come down the aisle. I'm like, okay, whatever. They're totally irrelevant to the story. I'm just trying to like set the scene. They're doing their thing, I'm doing my thing. And all of a sudden, this guy who's a little bit taller than me, I'm 5'5", so I'd say he's 5'7" at most. Tan, dark hair. I would say he's like Hispanic or I don't even really care. I'm just trying to describe the guy for you guys. I swear if I get called a racist in this video, I'm out. Anyway, so this guy is walking down the aisle. I can feel when people are staring at me, and so I feel that he's staring at me walking down the aisle, whatever. He leaves the aisle, it's fine. So I'm just trying to get this little shopping thing done because I don't know, Valentine's Day, I used to be about it. I don't know, lately I'm just like not feeling it. Basically, I was just trying to do like an in-out store, shop, whatever, it doesn't matter. So the guy comes back down the aisle. I just figure like, oh, he's just going somewhere, and then he stops right where I am and he looks at me and he goes, oh, like you go to the college around here, right? He actually said the name of the college, but just for safety purposes, I don't need anyone coming to my school and stalking me. And I turned to him, I was like, yeah, like why? And he's like, oh, I think I've seen you on campus before. I'm like, okay, like fair, whatever. I don't know, like there's a billion people on campus. I've never seen you in my life, but okay. And he asks what program I'm in and I tell him, and then he tells me I'm very pretty and I'm like, oh Lord, where's this going? So I just kind of like took the compliment. I was like, okay, whatever. And so he sees that I'm looking at the Valentine's Day stuff and he goes, oh, you're shopping for someone special? And I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, oh, well, you know, like I can help you if you want. And I'm like, no, it's all right. I don't know, he picks up some stuffed animal. He's like, oh, he would really like this. I'm like, okay, like, thank you. I don't really know what I'm looking for, but like, you don't need to help me. So then he goes on and tells me about how he's looking for a bobblehead for his car and asks me if I want to help him look around. And I'm just like, I don't even know if this store sells that. And he's like, oh, you don't know where they would be sold? I'm like, no, that's not really the thing that I look for. I've never bought a bobblehead in my life, so I would have no idea where to start, but you do you. And so he turns around on the other side of the aisle with all the Easter stuff and he's looking at these bunny ears with little springs and then bunnies at the top, and he's like, oh, I could use this. I could just cut off the headband and stick it. And I'm like, okay, like you're just here like trying to keep the conversation going. Like I'm not feeling it. So at this point I'm just kind of ignoring him. I'm just like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't even know your name at this point. Like just leave me alone. Let me do my shopping. I don't know who you are. Just please. Then he starts asking whereabouts I'm from. I just said that my hometown was like outside of where I go to college, which it's not, but like, are you trying to follow me home? Because it's not gonna happen. Then he starts asking me how I got to the dollar store, and I'm holding my car keys in my hand. I'm trying so hard to like cover them and be like, oh, like someone dropped me off, you know. And then he sees my car keys and he's like, oh, like you drove here? So now I'm trying to cover the key that actually like shows the dealer brand type of car that I have. And I'm like, oh yeah, like I drove, like I can't hide that, you know. And he's like, oh, okay, like that's cool. I'm like, oh my God, like do not follow me out to my car. Like this is not about to happen. I went to the dollar store, for God's sakes. Like I'm not about to have you follow me to my car, follow me to my house, and God knows what's gonna happen next. So then he asks if I have an Instagram Instagram? And I'm just like, no, like I don't, like it's just not the platform, a social media that I use. And he's like, oh, like do you have any social media? I'm like, no, like I'm not really about that stuff, even though you guys and myself know that I really do love social media, but this guy doesn't need to know that. And then he goes, oh, well, usually I ask girls for their email. Pardon me, like you're not getting my email. What the fuck? I told him that my email was for business purposes only, and he's like, oh, what type of business? I'm like, I'm sorry, are you trying to figure out every source of information of my life that you possibly can, because you're freaking me out? Like, you need to stop. So keep in mind that I already basically told this guy that I had a boyfriend, like subtly. I wasn't straight up about it, but like I'm out shopping for Valentine's Day. Who else am I looking for? So typical, then he asked for my number. I'm just like, I don't really think my man would appreciate that. And he goes, oh yeah, oh my god, I'm so sorry, like I forgot, oh my god. I'm like just freaking out. And then all of a sudden he decides to ask a question of, oh, how long have you guys been together? I'm like, buddy, I don't know, over a year. I don't, like, whatever. He goes, oh, like that's really good. And he looks down at my ring that I wear, this, and he goes, oh, so are you engaged? What? Pretty sure, first of all, if you get engaged, the ring goes on the left hand, not the right. And it goes on this finger, the ring finger, not on the middle finger. Okay, so then he asked like who gave this to me, where I got it from, and I'm like, oh, my parents got it for me for my 16th or 17th birthday, I have no idea. And he's like, oh, so like it means some value to you? And I'm like, please, just take it. Like, if you're trying to rob me or take my ring, like, I don't, you know, just fucking take it. So I'm just like, yeah, like it's really special to me. I wear it every day. Like, I'm getting irritated. Can you not? I'm getting irritated at this point because I'm just like, who is just like, oh, does your ring have meaning? No, like I just wear it every day just because. Like, so I don't really know. He's just like, oh, okay, well, I'm just gonna let you go now. Like, it was nice meeting you, blah, blah. And he's like, yeah, I'll see you around. I'm like, see me where? See me around where? Like, what? Oh, and also, you guys remember how I said that he saw me on campus or something? Well, he asked how old I was. I lied, said I was 21, actually 19. Then he asked me to guess his age. I guessed 20, 21. I had no idea. I don't fucking know the guy. And he goes, oh, you're way off. And I'm like, all right, 23. I don't know. He goes, no, I'm 27. I don't know if it's just me, and I'm not trying to offend anybody, but I feel like from college, you're there from like age 17/18 to like 25-ish, I don't know. And if you decide to go back, I feel like you make that decision late 30s, 40s, I don't know. Like, I just feel like 27 is just like a weird age. I mean, for all I know, he could have actually seen me on campus. I have no f***ing idea. All I know is that I now feel a little uncomfortable. I feel like I'm being followed. I feel like I'm being watched just because how creepy of an approach all of this was. I had to stay in the damn store for like a couple minutes just to make sure he was nowhere in sight while I was leaving, so he didn't see what car I was walking toward, which car was actually mine, where I was driving off to, and potentially where I lived. I know I'm taking this to like a new extreme type thing, but I have no idea what this guy's capable of. And he also came at it with such a creepy approach that I was just like, what is going on? Like, why? I then went to a different store because I didn't even finish what I was trying to do. And I just feel like there's people just watching me everywhere, and creepy enough, this old man was like watching me intently, and I'm just like, no, like this isn't happening. And then some other old guy said hi to me, and I'm just like, I need to get home now. So now I'm home, and that was my story. I just like, what the fuck? Hope you guys enjoyed. I know this wasn't anything crazy. Was still creepy. I don't know, you guys, just all I'm saying is be safe out there, don't talk to strangers, have the buddy system. The weirdest thing about this was like it happened midday. Like it's currently 5 o'clock. I was out at probably 3:30. So that's mid-afternoon. It's not even like it's nighttime. You know what I mean? Like, just what? Like, comment down below if any creepy things have happened to you recently. I love reading your guys' comments. I just like interacting with you guys. Be safe. That's all I can really stress from this video. I feel so mellow now. I don't know. On a side note, I hope you guys have or had a great Valentine's Day. I'll talk to you guys later. Hope nothing happens to me. I don't think anything will, but whatever. All right, bye.